Welcome back to the podcast, guys.
Welcome.
Sorry if that was
really loud.
Sorry. Just opening a crispy Coke. I'm so hot, honestly. We're going to stop saying that eventually, but you know what? It's cooled down. It has cooled down, but...
It has slightly, but it's very muggy, don't you think?
Yeah, it is. I've decided, I've not told you actually, I'm going to get some next year when I can afford it, some aircon unit.
Oh yeah, great choice, because apparently it is going to get warmer.
As the years goes on, I know, so that's that. But no, I was so thirsty.
You've been actually staring at that can for like...
I know. I put it on
I'd say about half an hour. I'm surprised you haven't opened it already. You've been savouring it.
It's the last one as well in the fridge. There was Fanta, and I said, I want that last Coke.
Yeah, no. But
then she made a cup of tea.
I did.
Out of all the things to drink on a hot day.
I needed something sweet. We've just been out for lunch, and you know when you just need something sweet. I just
a cup of tea for me is like a dessert.
Yeah,
it's lovely.
I have a cup of tea most nights,
but I can't have. Yeah, me too. But I can't have it like hot, like when I'm hot.
No, I know what you mean, but they do say actually if you have it when you're hot, it's meant to cool you down.
Cools you down, yeah. I just don't get that. I get
Didn't
more
work
in a
for
hot
me.
flush.
Yeah, I was a little bit of flushed afterwards.
But yeah, we've been to for lunch today, which was really nice. We're recording this on a Sunday. We went to go surprise our nan.
It was lovely. It was so nice. The lunch was really nice as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, which was lovely. When we surprised our nan, basically we got all of the grandkids together.
Yeah, you could tell she was fully in her element.
She loved it. She's like definitely getting deaf. Like she could hardly hear all the conversations that were had around the table, but she was just smiling the whole time.
It was really hard to talk to her though, to be fair, because everyone was talking at the same time.
Yeah.
And I wanted to, I like kept going to say like, are you okay, Nanny? Like, is your food okay? And just
You're right.
Yeah. But then she just, every time I went to say it, she like looked away and smiled at everyone else. Like,
yeah. It was so, well, it wasn't hard to organise, to be fair, but we all live in different places. There's what, 8 of us, 9 of us?
Yeah. I don't know. About 8, yeah.
No, 7 cousins. And we all live like different parts of the UK, so that was really hard to like get everybody in one place. But then we ended up finding a date for however it happened, and then we got there first, didn't we? We had a nightmare getting there.
We did have a nightmare getting there.
We were getting stressed because we thought we want to be there just before 12 because she was arriving at 12, so we had to be there to surprise her. And then our sat-nav basically said we'll be there at 12 on the dot. And we were like, oh.
It was just a sat-nav situation, to be honest, that caused the problem. It was lagging. And then it took us to the wrong place. Why do that?
Apple need to sort that out.
It only happens when you actually need to look at it.
You know what annoys me about Apple Maps? It says offline maps. Like if you're offline, you can still get home, which, yeah.
So you can turn it on like airplane mode and it still takes you home.
But it doesn't work.
Yeah. Doesn't it just lag?
It doesn't work. And then today
yours was just lagging.
It was lagging so much. Like it would just pause, and then I'd be like, I'm coming up to a roundabout, it needs to unpause, and then
we had to go round the roundabout twice,
like 3 or 4 times. I know.
Why is it that you go round the roundabout once and it feels fine, but the second time you're like, whoa?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And this is too much for me now.
You always expect everyone to be staring at you like, what is that car doing? But really, you can't.
But no one knows because by the time you've gone round, all the cars have changed.
Yeah.
How many times do you think you could go round it before someone actually notices and they're like, what's she doing? If it was a big roundabout, I reckon you could go quite a few times.
Yeah, probably.
But the one we went round was only small, so...
Yeah, I think I get a bit sick. Probably about 20 times until someone notices.
Really? Gosh. Is it illegal?
I'm not sure, actually. I think if you're lost, it's safer to just stay in it. But then is it? I don't know.
I didn't feel very safe at all.
Not like a mini roundabout. Not like not like one of them. That would be too much. But like a roundabout with something in the middle... like a tree, would be fine.
Although these big roundabouts, I find I don't still know how to use them at 30 years of age. You know when there's like 4 lanes on the roundabout. I don't understand those ones. I'm sure I get in the wrong lane every time.
You've just got to look for the lines, haven't you?
Yeah, and then it makes you feel like you're gonna come off, but you're actually just meant to go to the edge and then carry on going. That's what confuses me.
Yeah, I asked a car question, a driving question the other day to one of my friends, and I was like, there's something that I don't understand the rule of on the roads, and I should. And basically she was like, oh God, like what's coming? But we had a long conversation about it because she was actually like, you know what, I think about that all the time. So basically, when you're coming up to a roundabout and there's 2 lanes, okay,
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're in the left lane. So there's 2 lanes coming up to the roundabout and there's 2 lanes on the roundabout. You're in the left lane going first exit.
Yeah.
Right? If there's no one in the outside lane, but there's one on the inside, what do you do there? Do you go or do you wait? Because in my head, I think even though they might be going round in second exit, I still feel like I should wait, because what if they do decide to go that way?
I know what you mean.
So I wait until it's fully clear, but some people go
just thinking that they're going to be fine.
Yeah, they're in the lane, so they're in the lane. But Beth agreed that, like, yeah, I do wait till they're both clear. But what is the rule there?
I don't think anyone really knows the rules. Even on those tiny roundabouts where you're supposed to just give way to the right. Have you ever been in a situation? Because I feel like I've been in this situation far too many times where nobody goes.
Yeah.
Everyone's just stood staring at each other.
That annoys me so much. I'm always the one that's like, right, I'll go then.
Me too.
Does my
I'll
head
go.
Does my head in.
Why does everyone just feel the need to do that? You were there first.
Yeah.
Yet you've stopped.
I know. It'll be like not very confident drivers. They're not in a hurry. I'm always in a hurry.
Yeah, me too.
Everywhere I go. I'm never driving just like peacefully, like, la,
no.
la, la. I'm like, right, I need to get to my destination. But anyway, earlier, the proper tangent, but we put the address in for the wrong golf club. We were meant to go to this golf club, and there was 2 golf clubs we didn't know. So we turned up, walked there, couldn't see anybody, and then we ended up getting back in the car, going to a different golf club. But then this other golf club took us to the middle of town.
It took us to Greg's.
And we were like, well, this isn't it. And it's like, you are here. And I'm like, well, we're not. So we were already late at this point. I don't think we got there till about 12:15. But thankfully, they stalled Nan for other reasons. So
it was fine. I was very flustered when I got there.
Yeah, you know when you just don't need that. Like, we arrived and we were stressed. And I wanted to arrive, like, excited and peaceful.
Never mind.
It all ended up being really smooth. But what an absolute nightmare that was.
I know it was. Never mind. We got there and it was lovely.
It was really nice. I'm so glad that we did that. And as soon as you do it as well, you think, why don't we do this more often?
Yeah.
Like, we could do it once every 6 months if we wanted to, and that would still come around quite fast, I think.
Life just gets in the way, though. I feel like life just is so busy all the time.
I know.
And I do think that it gets faster.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I just think Nan's getting to the age now where I'm just like, I just want to cherish so many memories with us, and just having all of, like, your grandchildren around one table is just
it must be so nice. Like, imagine being Nan and just seeing like, obviously her kids weren't there, it was just the grandchildren, so we told like all of our parents to like not turn up. They're under strict instructions to not come. Grandchildren only. But yeah, imagine seeing like your kids and your grandkids and great grandchildren, because she had 3 great grandchildren come as well, which was so nice. But yeah, imagine being Nan. It's like one day, but also like it's sad because like Nan was there on her own. So like, I know when you really think about, really like, go into this. It's quite upsetting. I don't like to think about it, because she is now the head of the family, and she now looks down, whereas we're still looking. Yeah, you'd never think that would be us, because Nan had 2 sisters, so that's like us. Like, we could be a Nan. Are we just gonna go off and have our separate family trees? I don't know if, or are we gonna be still Nan's quite sisters close? Were, I don't know, alive longer, or if they were. Because she said that they didn't live near her. Whereas if we always live near each other, then I'm hoping that we'll always. But then you don't see many, like, 2 Nans. No, you don't, do you? You only see like. Wait, so would I be a different Nan to me? Would we be the Nan? Would we be Nans to the same people? No. Wait. No, you'd have your own kids. I'd have my own. Wouldn't have the same children. Kids, I'd be their kids would have kids. So we're gonna be different Nans. No. We're going to be Nans. Yeah. Sorry, can we just deep that? But no one's going to be bothered on my side about you, and yours, and I'm going to be bothered about me. How weird is that? I've never thought about that before. I haven't. That's quite. To say how close we are, we're just going to have our own separate. No, I don't. But then we said that we would obviously combine them together. Like we'd have our own families and like do our own traditions. Yeah, but we just thought, Chris, like we've gone into this topic before, because. That's gone off. We've gone into this topic before
because we want to start making our own like traditions at Christmas, because our parents just kind of do their own thing, and then we're just kind of like, oh, what do we do? So we're just like, right, we're just going to do our own thing now. It's working again. We're going to do our own thing now, and why aren't we hosting Christmases? Why can't we start our own traditions? Because when, like, awful to say, but like when mum and dad are like old and maybe gone, like it's down to us to then do that. So
I know, that makes me like
scary, I know. But the nan thing, that's weird.
That is weird.
Because in my eyes, like every family has a nan and like you have a granddad and a grandma from your mum's side and your dad's side, but there's only 2 people at the top of that tree.
Yeah.
I've never thought about whether
ourselves being the top of the tree.
So if nan's sisters were close to her or they're still alive, would they have been there today? No, they wouldn't,
because they've got their own.
You'd have to invite me. I need to know
what
your
on earth?
family.
There's no way that you could not come.
I don't like this.
I don't.
That's mad
weird
when you think about it. That is crazy. I don't think anyone else has really thought
Has anyone
about
ever thought about that?
Yeah, please tell us if we just had like a moment there.
I feel like a bomb's just gone off in my mind. I can't.
Oh, I'm going to speak to everybody about this next week. What the hell?
We're going to be at the top of the chain.
Oh, and just think, like every choice Nan's made in her life has got us all around that table today.
Yeah, that's another thing I find weird.
Don't.
Like if it wasn't for Nan, or even Nan's mum and dad making Nan, Kemi wouldn't be here.
That's
no
madness.
one would be here.
That is mad.
So like and then people say that about us. If it wasn't for me or mum and dad, we wouldn't be here. Therefore, Kemi wouldn't be here. Therefore, her kids and then her kids wouldn't be here.
It is crazy.
So like we're responsible for that too. I'd love to see how far back it goes.
You
can do it, can't you? You can pay for those
family tree things.
Family trees and the DNA things.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're that expensive, you know.
We should do that.
We should do that
and talk about it on the pod.
Let's do that.
Okay.
I'd be so interested to see.
Tree or
That's
something.
the one.
Yeah.
I'd
We'll
be
do
so
that.
interested to see like how far back it goes. Don't think many people think about it further than their grandparents.
Because we're half Italian, so dad's side is Italian, but we don't know any of that family.
But that's all we know.
There's so many Labancas out there and we just don't know.
We
who
know
they
we've
are.
got the surname and we know that we are.
A lot of them will live in
from
Italy.
that heritage.
Some of them might live in Italy with lovely villas that we could be in right now.
There's
We need to
Labancas
start
walking
reaching
around Italy right now that are related to us and we just have no idea.
Probably closer than like bloodline than like family on this side.
True.
Well, it will be, won't it? Because we're only half of mum, and then all the cousins are quarter and a quarter.
Yeah, where's
and a
all
quarter
the
and a quarter.
cousins? We've got 2 different trees going on now.
Where's the nan at the other side? Well, we know where the nan is at the other side, but like, what's going on over there?
Like, where's all the cousins?
Yeah. Oh my God, we really just need to tap into that a bit more. Life just gets in the way, and people just. Wow, I did not expect that conversation.
No,
to
I
go
didn't
too deep.
either.
That is crazy, though. So we have a question of the week this week, and the question is, what would your ideal wedding be? This is a great question.
This is a great
I love talking about weddings.
question.
This goes nicely into it, actually, going into like the family trees and
Yeah,
stuff.
I can't wait for my wedding day. I actually can't wait. Like I
want mine to be magical.
Yeah, I want it to be like a film.
I want people to think and be like, Gia's wedding was incredible.
I think our weddings will probably be very similar.
Yeah, we like we like similar things anyway.
No, but in terms of like, we'll understand each other when you've told me in the past that you've picked a certain song and you want people to walk out at a certain time and
I
stuff.
don't know if anyone else
it's
does
almost
that,
literally like, no, I think people do. So I've seen loads of TikToks about it, but like,
yeah, where
it wants to feel almost like
first
a film.
bridesmaid.
Yeah.
Second bridesmaid. Like, I literally do that in my head when my song comes on. So I have 2 songs that I've got in my head for my walking down the aisle.
Have you?
And it will be one of those 2. Which is crazy. Unless I happen to come across another one. But I've had one locked in for 2 years, and then the other one's locked in for like 4 years.
You just want everyone to leave that day and just be like, wow.
I want everyone
What a
sobbing
day.
when I walk down that aisle as
Yeah.
well. Like,
Yeah. We're both like
I'm gonna be
similar
an
in the sense of like we
mess.
want to make everyone emotional.
Yeah, not in like a vicious way, just in like,
Oh yeah. Just like, yeah, just like, wow, this is really deep and heartfelt and.
But anyway, you go
emotional.
first because you're closer to getting married than me. So what would your... Have you thought about it?
I've thought about it, yeah. I've thought about so many different scenarios, and like I haven't actually landed on one that I'm happy with. But I do think that I would be, like, ideal situation, I would rather go abroad and get married abroad. I'd love to go to Italy. I'm sure I was speaking to someone the other day and they were saying how expensive it does end up being to go there, which I do get, but like, how lovely would that be? So that would be like dream wedding, to be able to go and get married in Italy.
That is my dream.
To get married in
Italy.
Italy.
Yeah, is Italy. But a small...
Just like a small
ceremony
on the beach,
and then a party
little
back
ceremony,
in the UK.
and then I'm happy to come back because I do think it's nice to have everyone there. It just gets awkward when you're like, oh, we can't invite so and so unless we invite, and then like before you know it, you've just got like.
I also think in my head as well, if you do it abroad, the people that pay to be there are the people that should be there. Like if you're going to be bothered about paying a flight or whatever, then that's fine, don't come.
Yeah.
Like, I'll see you in the UK.
And you only want the people there that are willing to come anyway.
Yeah.
I did think, actually, it would be really cool to, like, hire somewhere where everyone could come and camp. So you have, like, a huge... Obviously, you've your huge marquee with your tables and everything. Like, obviously, if you have a summer wedding, you do eat in the marquee. Like, that's just standard. And then, so you have that up, but then you also have around it loads of like glamping pods. So like everyone just stays there.
I can
on
see
site.
that for you.
But it would be like a wedding venue, but you'd just use like the outside, like their outdoor facilities rather than like, you know, like these venues where you can like have a hotel room. I think it would be quite cool to do just like a big party where like everyone can just... No one has to be like, right, I'm going to go to my room now. Yeah. And you can literally put the kids to bed, but you just like chuck them in the tent. And then you just come back out. And they're only there.
They'll probably be playing in the tent anyway. They'll probably just fall asleep playing.
They can just fall asleep in anyone's tent.
Yeah.
And it's safe because like everyone on the campsite is just there for the wedding. So...
Yeah, interesting.
I thought that would be quite cool. Like, obviously, it would have to be summer and warm.
Yes, yeah.
But yeah.
But that wouldn't be expensive, to be fair.
No, and it would be cheap.
Yeah.
Because I think weddings can be extortionate.
Oh my God.
Ridiculously overpriced, and they don't need to be.
30 grand.
That's ridiculous.
Ridiculous. I mean, if you've got the money, if I had the money, I'd 100% do it.
Oh yeah.
But
I'm not saying no. I don't like that. I don't enjoy it. I'm not good. I would.
Yeah.
But I just don't think it's necessary.
Me neither. But no, my dream wedding would be in Italy, but if not, a really nice like country kind of barn in the UK.
Yeah.
But I just know that I don't know what's more expensive, because the intimate thing like Italy will be expensive, but it won't, because in my mind I'm thinking, well, me and my husband would just pay, fiance would just pay to go there, and then we'd pay for the venue, like a small place to have it, which I can't imagine. Like, what if we do it on the beach? Is that free? Do you have to pay?
I think you do still pay, don't you?
Do you?
Yeah.
Why though?
Because
you pay for the person who marries you, but like I don't have to pay for the sand that I'm
Yeah, but don't
on.
you take up space? Won't you have like chairs, and you're not just going to walk onto the beach?
Some people do, I'm sure.
Do they?
I'm sure they do.
I don't know. You'd have to look into it.
It depends how intimate, but yeah, I don't know if that is more expensive or doing a big UK one.
Yeah.
It's hard, isn't it?
I think they are pretty much on par. It depends what you do.
I've got a wedding coming up next year in Greece, like giving Mamma Mia vibes, and I'm so excited. I'm going on my own actually, but I couldn't not go because it's like two of my like best mates.
Yeah.
And that's the venue that they showed me, that actually wasn't too expensive, and it looked amazing. And I think it's because I think the cost of the venue abroad is cheaper than the UK, obviously, but then it's just the hotel and flights. So it's just what you want to do.
Whatever you want to do, yeah.
What would be your dream proposal?
Ooh. So I've always thought that I would want to be proposed to, like, in front of people. So like a big thing where like I wouldn't know and it would be a surprise. And then the more over the years, the more I've thought about it, I don't think I would.
No.
I think I prefer it to be quite intimate. Maybe it's just somewhere like meaningful where like you've been on a first date, or go back to like the start or something like that.
Yeah.
And just have, I prefer to not get proposed to and then have to come straight home and be like, right, what do you want for tea?
Oh, yeah.
Like I'd want it to be like, we've got a weekend away. I want to be somewhere.
Me too.
I'd need a good few days.
Yeah, because you're in your little bubble.
Yeah.
I'm sure I've watched a podcast on this before, where because people, was it Sophia when she got engaged to? The way he laid it out was amazing. Like he did it on like the first or second night, and then they had like a full 10 days of just like.
I'd want it to
and he
be
got
like
her family out, and it was just incredible.
Yeah.
Like that.
It was that.
That is just top tier.
I'd want it to be thought about. Like,
yeah.
Plan properly, please.
For me, I would want it to probably be abroad. Yeah, abroad.
So would you want, just you two, or would you want people there?
I need someone I don't mind if we went on like a group holiday, but the actual proposal needs to be just us. But I need someone in a bush. I need someone videoing it or taking a photo. I can't not be able to show them or look back on that exact memory. So whether it's a stranger, if they like pay for or like get somebody out there like a cameraman or whatever to be hidden away, then great.
Yeah.
Or if say like we went away with our partners,
that'd be cute.
And then you were part of it. But the thing is for me is I just fear, well, I know that I would see it coming. Because when you get
I
you
sniff
get
things
proposed
out very
to,
easily.
I will know before you. And I like to think vice versa, it would happen the other way around. And I just feel like
I'd like to think so. If I didn't know it was coming for you, I'd be like, what? I'm sorry.
Well, who else do you go to if you need like advice on
but imagine if they just didn't come to me. Imagine if they just never came to me.
I wouldn't marry the person if they're not willing to do that.
I'd literally break up the marriage for you. I'd be like, sorry, you can't.
That is just
a
rule.
Me.
Like that is a rule. If you are with me or my sister, you have
That's
to
like
get
if
on
Sam
with us.
never came to you and I was just like, oh, we've got engaged. You'd be like,
I'd actually be fuming.
That's what I mean. I'd be so angry if I wasn't involved, and vice versa.
You need to tell him that.
I know. I think clear. I do, because I don't know if he's considered that or not.
I don't think he has.
Well, then
he's the kind of person that wouldn't want it to like be this big thing that's like everyone, like he's worried that it'll get out. He'll be too worried that it'll get out.
Yeah.
But he needs to speak to me.
Oh God, yeah.
It's
caused me a little bit of stress.
Yeah, I've got a hot flush just from
that.
Yeah,
me too.
But yeah, anyway, I would like it to be intimate on a beach somewhere. But my fear is I would see it coming. I just know, like, if my husband to be, whoever he is out there, if he said like, oh, let's go to whatever, I'd be like,
why?
What? Yeah. Or I've booked us a nice dinner tonight. Like, even if I didn't even sniff it out when he said let's go on holiday, but then he said, oh, let's go for a like walk on the beach or something, I'd be like, and I don't want to know. I literally want to be like starstruck. I want to be like,
you want to have absolutely no idea.
And it makes me sad when people like find out before.
What you'd have to do is like for a whole year before that is just randomly be like, should we go for a walk? And you'd be like, why? And then it just to the point where you're then like, okay, this is just what he does. This isn't, it's never gonna happen. And then the one time he does do it, you're just like, oh.
Yeah, it's just norm.
Yeah, he does this all the time.
I always think, is it because we're already girls that we would make great? Like, I feel like I would make an amazing like proposal. Like,
yeah.
But is that because we've got a woman's mentality and we know what we like, or are men like that and some of them just don't show it?
I don't know, because I don't want to like.
Because
I don't want to be offensive to men.
I don't know if
I don't want to be offensive to men, but like, yeah, I know what you mean.
some men really good at it.
Maybe.
But would
maybe
all
it's
men
just...
think, oh, I'm going to maybe do more holidays, or I'm going to surprise her with more things, so then it doesn't come across as weird?
Yeah,
Like, would
does
they
that
think
kind
about
of thought
that?
go into it? I'm not sure.
I know some men absolutely it doesn't. They don't. They just think, oh, whatever. But I just know if I was a man, I'd be so good at it.
Yeah.
I would wow my wife.
I'd actually love the opportunity to do that.
Yeah. Is that weird?
No.
Is that weird?
I'd love to propose to someone.
Me too. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a very like the actual getting down on one knee. That's nerve wracking. That is.
It's actually a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
For a man to do that.
Yeah.
And to make sure that they're happy with it, because it's meant to only happen once.
It is a lot of pressure on a man.
It's a lot, yeah.
But I'd take men's problems any day for our problems that
I would
women
too.
have.
I
But
mean,
you know, they do have the whole like, oh, I've got to make her feel like, take her out on dates and like wow her. I've got to put the effort in. Like, we don't have to do much of that.
True.
But I'd take that any day.
Yeah.
Because I'd be great at it. Oh gosh. Anyway, speaking of holidays, so we've got a couple coming up actually. When's yours? When do you go away?
2 weeks. 2 weeks tomorrow.
Where do you go?
We go to Cornwall for a week.
I've still never been to Cornwall.
Oh, dear, it's so nice.
Is it hoping... like what the pictures are like?
Yeah.
Then?
Well, the first time I went, I saved all of these TikToks, and I was like, I'm going to go there, save them all. And they was all videos of like how to get to this hidden beach, and they'd literally tell you where to park and like where to, like what path to walk down, and nothing signposted. So if it wasn't for that video being put out, I wouldn't have known where to go.
That is handy. I like it when people do that.
And then
you've gone out of your way to go and do that for me. Like, that's so nice.
We went to, oh my God, I thought a bird came in the window then. I was like, what is that? What's happening? So then there was this one video where it like went between the buildings, and then like you'd go down some stairs, and then it just all opened up, and it was like stunning, the sea and the beach.
Really?
And if it wasn't for seeing that video, I wouldn't have known. I'd have just carried on walking through the buildings, through the town. And I was like, oh, that's that building.
Oh, so you just came across it?
Yeah, just came across it. And I remembered the building from the video, and I was like, I think that's that. So I went on the video, found it, went down there, and I was like, oh my gosh, it is. And then actually there was a couple of people walking up from there. I thought, oh, I bet they've seen the video as well. But no, it's so nice. And the sea is so blue. When we got there, I think we arrived at 7 a.m, and everything was still closed. And then we were just walking through this town. I can't remember where it was now. I think it was Penzance. I was walking through the town. And there was it was like a ghost town, but it was not. The sun wasn't out, but the water was still so clear, and it still looked really, really nice. And it was warm. And then this guy, randomly in the distance, just started like taking his clothes off, walked down towards the boats, got fully undressed into basically nothing, and just like dived into the water. 7 a.m. So what a lifestyle it is down here, to just get up in the morning before you start work and just gonna go for a dip in the sea.
I think about this all the time. Now, obviously, we have the choice to move to Cornwall if we wanted to. Well, I don't know what the price is like down there, but it just annoys me that people grow up.
It annoys me that that's their norm.
People are from Hawaii. People live in Hawaii.
Yeah. You just just have a baby, and that baby is you, and you just grow up, and you just
Hawaii.
My life is.
But again, going back to what we spoke about earlier, if Nan's parents weren't born where they were born and had Nan where she was born, and then if Nan didn't have Mum where she was born, we are here.
Why
in
have we settled
location,
here? And it's just the weirdest place.
But it's weird though how it kind of goes out. I'd like to see on a map
where everyone goes.
Yeah, but Mum's obviously was kind of that area where we've been today, and then we've kind of come this way, but only because of Dad. But then where will our kids go and their kids? And it's weird, isn't it? But if you were born in Cornwall, how lovely would that lifestyle just be?
Yeah.
But then you can take it for granted.
You can tell who's a tourist there and who lives there.
Yeah.
You can really tell oh, you're from here.
Yeah.
They've got really blonde curly hair, and they're beach. Really just
But why is that though? That can't be a Cornwall
They're just
thing.
really cool. And I'm I want to be you.
I know, it is really annoying.
I want to wake up in the morning and just see the sea and not have to pay for it.
Oh, that would be lovely. That would be so nice. I do need to go to Cornwall at some point. I'm either going to go... Oh, I could sneak it in this year. Would I? Could I?
Could I?
If not, it'll have to be next year, like springtime. When's the best month to go? Like, when's it warm?
We've been every year in August, but it's hit and miss.
Oh,
Because last year in August, God, we had a nightmare. The rain was so heavy, it literally flooded the tent.
Oh, I remember you saying
It was
that.
Horrendous.
Oh, God.
It rained like all the
I
time.
don't think you're going to have any problems this time.
I hope not. Imagine if it just turns just before we
caravan?
We're camping.
Okay.
We're in a tent.
Is the campsite like just as pretty, or is it like a normal campsite?
I've no idea, but it looks better than the last one.
Okay.
The last one was basically a football ground.
What?
Yeah. So it was like it was a very, very small town, and it was that town's football ground.
That is so weird.
So it was Mousehole FC, and that they had like a campsite on site, but like the toilets and the showers were in the changing room of the football, like where they get changed.
Ooh,
So I was like, yeah. And then you went in the shower. It's really hard to explain, but you went in the shower and like there was 3 showers, and you had to pull the shower curtain across, but it didn't pull across fully. So like if you...
Oh yeah, you did tell me this.
So if you were in the first one and someone needed to go to the third one, they'd walk past you and see you.
Oh,
so they didn't close.
I tell you what really annoys me. In America, their bathrooms are so weird. Like, it's normal to them, but like you can see all people's feet. Like the doors aren't like head to toe.
Oh.
Like it's like...
Oh,
if you were really tall, you could see over it. And then you could see everyone's feet. And I just think that's weird. Like, to open the door when you finish going into the toilet, you have to pull it from the top. It's one of them.
Oh.
You know, like you see in the films
like in
at
school.
Schools. Yeah, they're all like that. In the airport, they're all like that. And I can see people's feet, and I think, I don't
want
like
to see your feet.
I don't like that. And also, I put my bag on the floor, and I'm thinking anyone could grab that. So I'm literally there like...
I do that, though. I think that sometimes now. You know when you're like, I need to put that on the floor.
But sometimes I put it in the middle.
I always imagine someone's hand just being like...
Yeah.
And then what? And then you're just like, well, now I need to wipe, unlock the door and chase this person out, and I haven't got enough time to do that. So if they take that, I'm screwed.
This is the funny thing. So do you ever, like, I know you've done this actually before, but I had this moment the other day and I really scared myself for absolutely no reason. But basically, do you ever do that thing where you're walking upstairs, you're absolutely fine, like you turn all the lights off and then suddenly you walk up the stairs and then you think, oh my God, someone's going to chase me.
But you haven't got stairs.
No, I'm saying as a kid and whatever.
Oh,
like,
I thought you meant...
Not just here, like in my whole life. I've been in houses with like going to bed.
Yeah.
And you turn all the lights off and you're absolutely fine. And then suddenly you just think, oh, someone could chase me up the stairs, or there's someone behind me right now. And then you start panicking and you're like, why have I done that to myself? Anyway, I've not had that for a long time. But I went into this restaurant the other week and these toilets were like really like dark and like there was like funky music going on. But there was nobody. It was quite late at night. Nobody else was in there. And one of the toilet doors was closed, and it wasn't like that. It was like fully, like these ones were like cool and like just blocks.
Okay.
But at the very top, they had gaps. Anyway, one of the toilet doors was closed, so I went into the one at the very end, and I was like, like absolutely fine. I think I was on my phone or something, and then I thought to myself, is anyone in that toilet? Like, so I like listened to see if they were.
Oh God.
And I listened for too long and I couldn't hear anything. And I thought I would have heard them by now. Like, it's fine. But then I started panicking because I was in the one to the right of it. And then all of a sudden, I don't know why, I just envisioned this scary woman coming like in the gap there. And I was like, oh my God, I can't. And I was literally like that to the wall thinking, oh my God, I can't now go to the toilet. And I just envisioned this like, because there was no one making any noises, but then there might not have been anyone in there. I wish I could have just like opened the door and just like when I first walked in and saw. But yeah, it wasn't until I got into the cubicle and I really scared myself and I was like, why have I done that? And then I had to run out of the toilet really fast. And there might not have been anyone in there. I still don't know to this day. But when I got in there, I just envisioned it and then I couldn't get it out of my head.
Yeah.
It was horrible. But I needed to wee still, so I like weed really, really fast and I was like,
just staring at the ceiling, making sure.
Why
make sure
do
no
we
one
do
comes
that
over.
to ourselves? Like I just envisioned this like scary, you know, out of the films, just at the top, like staring at me. Oh,
Stop it now, because now I'm going to think about that, and I ain't got time to think about that. It's not very often that I do that anymore. But
I do it all the time to myself. Thankfully,
do you?
Not as much. I've not done it while I've lived here. I've just told myself we cannot do that. Actually, no, I have. I have. Coming out of my house or coming into my house, when the outside light isn't on, I'm like trying to get the key in the door.
Oh,
quite fast. And I had this vision once. You know that bit there.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Anyone could be hidden around there, and then they could just grab me. And then I really struggled, and then my key wouldn't go in the thing, and then I got into an absolute
just stood there panicking, no one's there.
Yeah, I don't know why I do it.
Actually, no one there. I get that though. Opening the door, because obviously when I get home from work, sometimes it's really late. So like I'll come down the driveway, and luckily my security light now works. But sometimes I'll get to the door, and then like I'll go to put the key in, drop something, and then I imagine it as I'm going to get my key. Yeah. Someone then
someone
comes in
the garden.
And the garden. It's the garden for me. Because what if they're just hiding in the garden?
God, why do we do this to ourselves?
And also the shed in the garden. If I ever have to go to the shed at the bottom of the garden in the dark, that's quite a panic moment.
Yeah.
Because also
I lock it now.
Well, yeah, we're supposed to, but sometimes it's not. It doesn't get locked. So I went to the shed the other day and I went to unlock it. It was already unlocked. I thought, great, that's been there for 5 days. Someone could have literally been living in the shed for 5 days. And then I'm just about to open it, and I always open it and like step back first just to see if anything comes out.
Why do we do
just see if anyone like charges out at me.
I know, we've watched too many like scary films. Oh God.
Or like a cat or like a bat or something.
Yeah. Oh, can you remember that bat?
Yeah, I was just thinking about that when I said that.
Oh, I've got to quickly tell that story. So once, this was when I still lived back at Dad's house, there was this bat, right? And I walked in to the house.
This is funny.
It was the worst. I'll pop up on screen the video of Dad catching it.
Oh my gosh, please do that.
Hilarious. It was so funny. So basically I got home and it was just me and Dad living there at the time, and Dad was out. He was at a gig, I think. And I walked in the house. I was just like, la la la, walked straight up to my bedroom. And my bedroom is the one at the very end of the corridor. Like you got to walk down the corridor. It's the one at the very end. And I think, I went into my bedroom and I shouted Alexa straight away. So I was like, is that going to go on? Probably, but I shouted, Alexa, play, da 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 da, and then I just threw my phone on the bed, and then I went down the corridor and I went into the toilet, and I didn't think anything of it. And then the corridor lights were off, turned the bathroom light off, walked towards my bedroom, and I just saw this black thing
doing circles.
Like and I was like, it's because the music came on, the lights came on, and I just left the room. But my phone was on my bed, so I couldn't go into the room. And this bat, honestly, was doing so. And I couldn't figure out what it was.
Did you ring me on Dad's house phone?
Yeah.
I was like, why is Dad's house phone?
It was massive. Anyway, I thought, oh my God, what the hell am I going to do? I'm not going to be able to, I can't go into that room. I just can't. So I went into Dad's room at the other end of the corridor, got the home phone, rang your mobile number. See, if I didn't know your mobile number, I'd have been screwed.
Yeah, you'd been stuck with a bat.
So I called Jazz, and she answered, and you were just going to bed or something. I was like, I need your help. And
yeah,
you were like,
yeah, I was literally like, what?
Oh no, I think I called Dad first. I called Dad first, and he said, I'm busy, like I'm out and stuff. And he was like, well, you're just gonna have to like go into your room and like
sort it.
I said, what? I said, I can't do that.
There's a bat.
And he went,
room.
We'll start off by saying hello, like go to Alexa and turn the music off, and like it might settle. So I shouted it from halfway down the corridor. What bloody happened? It came out of the room because it heard my voice, or it scared it or something. Came darting down the corridor. So I ran into Dad's room and slammed the door.
I remember the shakiness of your voice on the phone, and
that's when I rang you.
Yeah,
so I said now it's in the landing. It was a horrible experience. And then it went downstairs, and then in the end you came and Dad came. Like you were at least 20 minutes away.
Yeah, at least.
And then I've got that video of Dad catching it. It was so funny.
Oh, it was hilarious.
I'll insert on screen here. But yeah,
that was traumatic.
And then
all things.
And then the worst part was, I think I'd been out potentially for like a few days before I went back. So that bat, and Dad said, did you leave your window open or anything over those few days? Because my bedroom door was shut.
How did it get in?
That's what I mean. So it's in there for a long
Stop.
time. So I literally had to wash all my bed sheets, like disinfect everything. But Dad thinks that it was like upside down, like in the corner of my room for ages. Yeah. Like when I had the windows open, like prior to that, it was been in there the whole time.
Aren't bats weird?
Oh, I remember seeing it up close. It was horrible.
And the thing is, like, I don't know where they are right now, but they're somewhere. And then as soon as it starts to get dark, you just see them, like...
Yeah, where are they? Because obviously they stay in
now?
caves from, like, the films, but there's no caves around here.
Yeah, where are they now? Like, they're everywhere.
That's weird, actually, to think about. Probably in the trees.
Are they?
I don't know.
I don't.
They're sleeping right now, aren't they? Upside down.
Are they all upside down, or is that just...
I don't know. Is that just a film thing?
Do they have a home?
We'll have to chat GP. Let me look it up now quickly.
Do they have like a nest? Like where do they like?
And
also like, do they when they give birth, like what happens there? I've never seen a baby bat. Have you?
Might have seen a video of one or a picture of one.
Yeah.
Where would bats live? Shall I say where we are?
Yeah. Where would they be right now?
There's
not many places for them to be. But I know when we were sat outside yours a few weeks ago, they was everywhere.
Yeah. Here we go.
And where are they going? What are you flying around for? What do they eat?
Bats will almost certainly be roosting, which is sleeping, during the daytime rather than flying. Common places they hide include roof spaces and lofts of older houses, under roof tiles, or behind fascia boards. I don't know what that means. Or fascia boards.
So houses.
Gaps in brickwork and cavity walls, hollow and mature trees, like old oak trees, bridges over rivers, old barns, stables, outbuildings.
So buildings.
Occasionally behind shutters or cladding on buildings.
So not trees, not nature.
That's kind
so
of
what
scary.
happened before we built houses? Where did they go then?
Around the roofline for small gaps as little as 15 to 20 millimetres. Not even centimetres, so they can get in like...
Really small
So they're probably
spaces.
in my roof tiles then. That's not a nice thought, that.
It's not, is it? I bet they're all in that church, in like any gaps in the bricks.
If you mean where you might see them during the day, the answer is you usually won't. They stay hidden until around 20 to 30 minutes after the sunset in early August. And they'll emerge to feed. What do they feed on?
What?
Oh God, I could go on forever.
What do they eat?
What do they eat? What do bats eat? It's just loading. Oh God, why is it taking so long? It never takes this long.
Also, ask it to show you a picture. Also, ask if they all sleep upside down. Okay. And why do they sleep upside down?
Anything else? In the UK, bats are almost entirely insect eaters. They're actually very helpful because they keep insect numbers down. Interesting.
What insects though? Because they never come. What do they do?
Mosquitoes, midges, moths, flies, beetles, caddy flies, lace wings, and small flying wasps. That's great.
So when they're flying around at night in circles, are they eating then?
UK bats do not eat fruit, drink blood, or chew wood or damage houses. These are all myths. What did you want me to ask?
Why do they sleep upside down?
Okay, why do they sleep upside down?
Yeah, what's that about?
Bats sleep upside down because it's the easiest and safest way for them to survive. Their bodies are specially adapted for it. They can't take off from the ground very well.
Ew.
It keeps them safe from predators, and their feet are designed to lock on. It saves energy because the claws lock automatically. They don't have to actively grip while they're sleeping.
I find them such a bizarre thing, do you?
One interesting fact is bats don't get dizzy from hanging upside down. Their circulatory system are adapted for it, so blood doesn't rush to their head the way it does for humans. And then send me a pic.
This is so weird.
We should have a ChatGPT question of the week.
Yes,
so a question of the week to us and
because it actually answers the question. Oh my God, let me see. No, stop, because they are gross.
Oh, actually, okay, well, they're all different. That one looks like a black chicken. You know them chickens that are like skinned and black? There's a few, though. That's a black one. If you go to the other side, there's that brown one.
What is that?
Swipe to the left.
I thought they was furry.
Yeah, the ones are.
Oh.
Gross.
Ew.
Aren't they weird?
That's not very nice.
Let's do
And they're
that.
blind, are they? Because it's blind as a bat.
Yeah, they are blind.
They are blind.
But then how do they know where to go back to
How do they know that they're
home?
upside down?
How do they know where home is?
I'm fascinated
One more
by
question.
the
and then
bat
we'll stop talking about bats.
topic.
If they're blind, how do they know their way home?
Do they have a home?
Unless they go in different places every night.
They might.
This is one of the biggest myths about bats. They're not actually blind.
They're not blind.
What? Bats can see, and many species can see surprisingly well, especially in low light. They use their eyes alongside another incredible ability called echolocation. Isn't that what that whale from Finding Dory has?
Yeah.
They're not blind.
So they've got like sonic hearing.
Comment below if you thought that bats were blind. If that's just us.
Blind as a bat. That's the saying.
Blind as a bat. That's why I thought they just do bloody circles, because they don't know what they're doing.
They don't know where they're going.
Well, they must do, because they're going to have to eat. They have to find their insects. But then I just thought they could smell them.
I thought they could smell them.
But then, what? They're just opening their mouth midair, just hoping to catch a fly. Like,
Yeah, just
they
like
don't
zooming
stop
around.
and look at their predators, do they? They're not like, it's not like a crow that stops and thinks, oh, what can I eat from the floor? Like,
Well,
they're
yeah.
constantly in the air.
Also, why do they need fangs if they're just eating like flies?
We could go on forever.
Yeah, sorry. I am absolutely fascinated by the bat topic. They're just a weird creature. They're
They
like
are
a mythical
very
creature. They're like
strange.
it's not like your general cat dog, is it? It's like, or squirrel, rabbit, guinea pig, pheasant. It's a bat.
I wonder where they come from as well. Like, what species are they in? Are they in a rat species?
Yeah, what is that?
Oh, one more question.
And what eats bats?
Oh, yeah, there's always a cycle, isn't there?
Because they don't come out until...
What
Don't
species?
snakes eat bats? But then how's a snake going to get a bat that's flapping around in the air in the middle of the night?
What species are bats from?
And what eats bats? Because if nothing eats bats, then there'll just be a tremendous amount of bats.
Well, there might be. We don't see them in the dark, do we?
And did they make a noise?
Bats belong to the... Oh, I sent me more photos. I didn't really want to see that. To the order I'm the worst person for this. I'm so dyslexic. Which means hand wing in Greek, because their wings are made from a thin membrane stretched over very long finger bones. Right, we don't need that. They're mammals, just like humans, dogs and whales. They're mammals.
Are they?
They have fur, give birth to live young, feed their babies milk, and are warm-blooded. That's why they're classed as a mammal. What? I thought they were like a type of rat with wings.
It's blown my mind.
This is madness, guys.
This has blown my mind.
God, you come on this pod, you learn some great facts.
Did not expect to have a bat conversation.
Final question. What was your question?
What eats bats?
I'm going to guess snakes.
Yeah, but
We've been wrong every
we don't
single
have
question.
snakes here.
What eats snakes? Yeah, pet snakes.
What
we do.
eats bats, not what eats snakes.
Oh, bugger. I've just asked it. What eats snakes? What?
What does eat snakes?
Foxes, birds of prey, hedgehogs, badgers and wild boar.
Hedgehogs eat snakes.
Yeah. What eats bats?
What eats bats?
Try again. That's my dyslexic brain working on overtime. The main animal they eat, that eat bats, are owls, birds of prey, cats, foxes, snakes,
I don't get how they're
and
catching
raccoons.
these bats.
Huh?
I don't get how they're catching these bats.
In it.
I just feel like bats just
Unless you're a bird of prey.
yeah. So when it's flying around at night, the bird just like comes down.
Yeah,
and
how is
sweep-
a domestic... It even says domestic cat. How is a domestic cat catching a bat?
No chance.
I'm a
surely
poet
not.
and I didn't know it. Unless it's like... Oh, unless it goes into like barns and like it can get up high.
I'm fascinated by it. There's still so much I need to know about this, so I'm going to go
right,
away and do my research.
Each week, guys, we need to wrap up because it's already been this long. But each week we're going to do a question of the week for us, which we already do.
Send in some questions as well, because...
Yeah, we do. And then a question of the week to ChatGPT.
Yeah,
how
anything
incredible.
like that we're fascinated about.
We're going to have the most amazing facts. Like 5 years from now, imagine how factual we'll be. I'm going to go into work tomorrow and say,
I know.
Did you know?
Yeah.
That bats are mammals. Did you know that bats aren't blind? Did you know what eats bats?
Yeah.
And where they live? You watch, everyone's going to be like, yeah, I knew that.
Why don't we then?
I don't know.
No, I'm sure everyone will be watching this going, wow.
Yeah.
If they're not and they're just like,
it might just
we just know that.
Yeah. They'll have just skipped along like, I know everything about that.
We've just skipped bat class, clearly, because we know nothing about bats.
I don't even know how we got onto the bat topic.
I don't. Oh, the bat in your bedroom.
Oh, of course, yeah. Don't even know how we got
Still
onto
don't
that.
know where we got there.
Anyway.
Is what happens.
Anyway, guys, we are going to wrap up here because we need to go.
We do need to go.
We've got things to do on a Sunday night.
And we need to have an early night as well if we can.
Can't wait for an early night tonight. Very excited.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Love sleep.
Jet lagged.
Yeah, jet lagged to the max. But yeah, we will be back on Thursday for a new episode.
But yeah, we are going to head off now because we've got so much to do.
Oh, we do. It's a Sunday night.
It is.
We've got things to do.
We've got things to get ready for Monday. But yeah, thank you all so much again for watching.
Yes,
make sure you
guys.
subscribe as well.
Yes,
and
please
we'll
subscribe.
see you again next Thursday.
Yep, you can find us, guys, on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. And we will be popping little question boxes on stories as well, so do look out for those. But yeah, we will be back next week, guys. So thank you so much for watching.
Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.